Hi guys, this is Naresh. Welcome back to my channel Technical Talks with Naresh. So today I'm going to prepare a video on workflow process in Oracle Fusion part 4. So before this I had already uploaded part 1, part 2 and part 3 videos on my channel. So if you had not gone through that, just go through that videos first. Okay, so in part 4 what we are going to see, set the conditional approval for the workflow. So we had done lot of the workflow processes. We had also seen their utilizations. So in this video we are just going to concentrate on how to set the conditional approach for the workflows. Before starting, I just want to say that if you are new on my channel and you want to learn the Oracle Fusion, so please go through my Oracle Fusion playlist from my channel. So there are a lot of the videos on different topics. Go through that. It will definitely help for you. If you have any doubts, you can just write into the comment section of any video, or you can just write me on my email, which is mentioned into the description section of my channel. You can also join the Telegram channel of mine and post there your query, so I can just revert you back. So continue to the topic. So first I have to go to Oracle Fusion instance home screen. So this is the home screen of my Oracle Fusion instance. So now what we are trying to achieve here, how to set the conditional approval. Okay, so in our last video we had seen the create job process and we had created the job. Okay, on the same create job process we will now create some of the conditional approvals. So for that I'm just going to notepad and I will write over there. So in the job process there are few steps, that is a full-time job and the part-time job. So there are two types of a job. First one is full type and regular, and the second one is nothing but the part-time and temporary. So what we will do, we will just create the approval process for this. So the full-time job will go for the approval for some specific user. So it will go for approval for specific user, and this will be the auto approve. So now I'm just going to the Fusion instance screen back, and here I'm just clicking on setup and maintenance. Then after I'm just clicking on this task icon, this search. In the search bar I'm just writing manage job, and I'm just clicking on search button, and whatever the result comes from that I'm just selecting the first one, that is a manage job. So suppose I have to create a new job. So for creating the new job I'm just clicking on this create job button, and here I will just give the job name. So I'm just writing here the job name as full-time job, and then I will just give here TTWN. So it is my channel name, Technical Talks with Naresh. So I'm just copying the same and pasting into the code, and I'm just clicking on the next button. So now you can see that this window is appear, and last time when we had created the job, just we had selected the job packager, and then what we had done, we had just save and submit. But now see over here, it is in a full-time or the part-time. So from this we can just select the job type. Suppose it is in full-time and then regular, so it have to go for the approval for one user, and if it is in part-time and temporary, then it have to auto approve. So this process we have to do. So I just came on this page to understand you how we can create the full-time job or part-time job. Okay, so now I'm just going to our workflow process. So for that I'm just clicking on this navigate, then after I have to scroll down till tools. So this is my tools option, and from this tool I have to just select the transaction console. So once I clicked on the transaction console, it will redirect me on the workflow page. So from here I'm just going to the approval rules, and here I'm just writing create job, and I'm searching it. So you can see that my create job is there. Now we had already bypassed this workflow, but what I have to do, I don't want to bypass this workflow, I have to send it for the approval. So I'm just unchecking this checkbox first. This bypass approval I already explained you in my last video. If you had not gone through that, you can just go through that. Now what I have to do, I just have to configure the rule over here. So for configuring the rule, just click on this edit button. Now this is the rules which we had set up for our last video only. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to just set up a few new rules. For that, what I will do, I will just keep this if as it is, and I will just scroll down first, and here I will just change the name, that is a rule name I will change. So it is suppose full-time approval. Then I'm just copying the same into the description section also, and I'm just clicking here the configure rule conditions. So we will come on the screen. Okay, now I have to configure the rule for here. So how I can configure? So suppose I have to just edit this one, that one equals to one condition. So here edit selection, so we can just click on this edit selection, add that rules. Okay, so here from this I'm just selecting the select from attribute. Then we have to select the attribute, so process job, and then after we have to select the full-time or part-time. Okay, so I'm just selecting that one. Then here is a select operator, then I will select just equals to, and here from I'm just selecting select from the LOV. Okay, so it will give me the list of value for this respective job. So here I'm just selecting the full-time. So we had here the two options, from that I had just selected the full-time one, and I'm just clicking on the OK. So once you clicked on OK, so you can see that here is a proposed job, this full-time or part-time, and this entire statement is coming. Now what we have to do, so here is an already one AND condition. Now what I have to do, I have to just add one more expression. So now here also I'm just selecting select from attribute, then after I'm just selecting the attribute as a process job, and here I'm just selecting from this list regular or temporary. So I'm just selecting this one. Then after there is a select operator, so I will just click on this one. So it is equals to, again I have to take from LOV, so that's why select from LOV, and then from this LOV I'm just selecting it as a regular, and just I am clicking on OK. So what I did, so this rule is coming. So as per our notepad, what is our task, that is on full-time and regular. So it is on a full-time, first one is on full-time, second one is on regular. Then what you have to do, then it have to go for one specific user for approval. Okay, so this is done now. So what I will do with this, I will just click on OK button, so it will get saved. Now it is saved, this one is saved. Now this is the then condition, and this is the user. So which user we have to send for approval? So let me go down. So here is a development user. So okay, so we will keep the same user only. Okay, so this is my approver user. So my expression is ready, but now what is the thing, that I have to send the temporary jobs for auto approval. For that, what we have to do, we have to just create few more conditions. So I'm just clicking on this if, and here is a plus icon, so I'm just adding one more condition. So you can see that this condition is getting added. So for this I'm just clicking on this, so it will edit. So instead of rule 1, I'm just writing here the part-time auto approve. Okay, I'm copying this the description section as well, and I'm just configuring the rule conditions. So based on the last condition, we can just configure the similar way. Just click on this edit section. Here again select it as a select from attribute, then here give the attribute from proposed job. You can just find here same full-time or part-time, then here select the operator as equals to, and from here just click on the select from LOVs, and from LOV just now this time just select it as a part-time, and just click on OK button. So you can see the first tool comes. Now here we need one more rule. So for that we need a AND condition. So just click here, then click on the AND, then again click here, and then click here the add expression. Now again we have to do the same thing, that is in select from attribute, then here is a process job. From this process job just select regular or temporary. So once you select that, here you have to select the operator, that is equals to. Then after here select as a select from LV. So here select as a temporary, and just click on OK button. So once you click on OK, you can see that this rule is coming. Now just click on OK over here. Okay, so this AND condition is done. Now we have to set it for the auto approval. So click on this then icon, and here is a self auto approve. So click on the self auto approve. So you can see that self auto approve is appearing. Now what you have to do, just go a bit above, save this change first. So we are having the invalid name, that is a part-time auto approval, must begins with the letter and contains only letters and numbers. So what we did, we had this given here the spaces, so they are not allowing the spaces, so I'm just replacing all the spaces. So I had changed again the name as in full-time and the part-time. Now I'm just clicking on the save button and just click on this message, okay, and now click on the submit. So it will ask you, do you want to continue? So just click on yes, because we have to apply the changes which we had made for that approval rules. So it will come on the screen. Now what we have to do, now we have to just create the jobs, okay, temporary and the permanent one. So I'm just going to the home screen again, then I'm going here the setup and maintenance, and from the setup and maintenance click on this task icon, just click on this search, then right here the manage job, then click on the search button, then select this one, manage jobs. Now we have to create the job, so click on this create job button and it will ask you to create the job. So I'm just giving the job name as a full-time TTWN, and I'm just copying the same into the code also, and I'm just clicking on the next button. So now what I have to do, I'm just making this as a full-time and it is the regular job, and here I'm just clicking on this job package equals to no again. And what I will do, or I will just write this my job name somewhere and I will just submit this. So you can see you will get the message, do you want to continue? So yes, just click on the OK button. Now just try to search with that same job. So I'm just giving the job name and I'm trying to searching it. So you can see that I'm not able to get this one. Now what I will do, I will just go through the another browser and I will log in with the development user, because why we had given the approval hierarchy or approval rights to the development user. I log into the development user, you can see that it is the development user. Now I'm just clicking over here notifications and you can see that my respective full-time TTWN is coming here for approval. I'm just approving this now. So you can see I'm getting the message as in done. Now I'm going back to the same user, that is a Fusion developer, and here we will try to search that job again. So now I'm coming on this tab and I'm trying to search it. So you can see now it is coming over here. Why it is coming now? Because it is approved now. So this is the one way for the full-time job. Now what we will do, we will just create one more job with this part-time. So I'm just clicking on this create button. So here we have to just give the job name. So I'm just giving it an part-time TTWN, technical talks Naresh. So I'm just copying the same, pasting it here, clicking on the next, and from here I'm just selecting the part-time, and here is a temporary. Here is a job package which is equals to no, and I'm just submitting this one. So do you want to continue? So click on yes. So just click on OK. Now try to search with that part-time one. So I'm just replacing this with the other job name, and now I'm trying to search it. So you can see that this job is coming. Okay, so it had not went for any approvals. Okay, so this is the process for the conditional approval. So in this video we had seen that how to do the conditional approvals. So if you have any doubts, you can just write into the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you.